We begin with Campaign 2020 and the New Hampshire primary. The votes still being counted at this late hour, but three candidates appear to be distancing themselves from the rest of the field, at least in New Hampshire.
The other headline tonight, Andrew Yang drops out. The tech entrepreneur choosing not to endorse any other candidate for now. New Hampshire's prize of just 24 delegates is small. The primary's value for the rest of the campaign always worth much more.
And tonight, the biggest loser could be Joe Biden. He'll finish with less than 10% of New Hampshire's vote. Again, with the votes still being counted, the three leaders are Senator Bernie Sanders with 26%. Pete Buttigieg is a close second with 24%. Senator Amy Klobuchar is third, with Senator Elizabeth Warren a distant fourth, and Joe Biden in fifth.
And live pictures now from New Hampshire. Bernie Sanders' headquarters on the left, Pete Buttigieg headquarters on the right. You see him on stage right now, and a very active scene on the left-hand side in the Sanders camp. Both camps set to claim victory tonight, no matter the final numbers. CBS 4's Skyler Henry is in New Hampshire with more.
As the first results started to come in, Senator Bernie Sanders pulled out in front of the New Hampshire Democratic primary race.
We have an agenda that speaks to the needs of working families all across this country.
Former South Bend Mayor Pete Buttigieg and Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar are battling it out for second place.
Hello, America. I'm Amy Klobuchar, and I will beat Donald Trump.
About half of the voters who participated in the First in the Nation primary said they waited until the last few days to decide on a candidate.
New Hampshire's are pretty diehard voters. We really care about who's in office.
Electability is a key point. Exit polls show more than 60% of voters say they prefer a nominee who can beat President Trump to those they agree with on major issues.
Senator Elizabeth Warren and former Vice President Joe Biden are well behind the pack. Biden already left the state for a rally in South Carolina.
Look, we're going to be back. We're going to be back in New Hampshire. We're going to be back there to defeat Donald Trump in November.
The Democratic field will be a little smaller going forward. Andrew Yang and Colorado Senator Michael Bennet both suspended their long-shot campaigns. Skyler Henry, CBS News, Bedford, New Hampshire.
So, on from New Hampshire, here's what's next on the election calendar. A couple of important Saturdays remain in February. The Nevada caucuses on the 22nd, followed by the often crucial South Carolina primary on the 29th. Then a few days later, Super Tuesday. 14 states holding primaries. 6 states vote a week later. And then Florida gets its turn, along with 3 other states on March 17th. That's just 5 weeks from tonight. And stay with CBS 4 News and CBSMiami.com for continuing coverage of Campaign 2020, and look for overnight reaction from New Hampshire on CBS 4 this morning beginning at 4:30 a.m.